Good morning, family. Welcome to Busy Gardening with Mrs. Busybody. And I am out here this morning to do what I usually do, is let the puppies out. Hey, ladies. Okay. Let the puppies out and wake my garden up. Hey, everybody. I like the way you're growing, so keep on going. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Okay, and so then I get a little gentle around Tree, you know. I open her that way. That's to kind of not rustle her with the frost protector. And she's got some center leaves. Some new center sprouts. One of the outer, two of the outer leaves came off, but from the frost damage, but new life finally in the center. And as far as my times, hey times, hello. Okay, cabbage, come through. Get a little bit bigger. I found out that we have raccoons. My stepdaughter says she saw two of them. Got chased from over here when her and her friends pulled up in the yard. Pulled up and their headlights kind of flashed over the garden and they ran back on over there on the other side of the yard. So if you have any suggestions on how to keep the raccoons, oh God, this clip is being difficult this morning. 1 second. Yeah. How to keep raccoons out of my garden, what protective measures that I can use, if there's any kind of repellent, please drop me a comment. I would much appreciate it, on how you protect your babies from the raccoons, because they are who got into my collards and ate my radish top. So thank you in advance for showing some love and dropping some comments on pest prevention, particularly raccoons. Well, we're about to have a second harvest really soon of mustard, spinach, tender greens, and the mostaza espanaca arriba. Yes. And see this big beauty there? I'll be flopping this one over here, because if it hangs outside the hoop at the evening, it's gonna get kind of damaged from the frost protector cloth. Also, watching a video last night, I came across, I don't know if it just was like an autoplay, but I came across a video that made me realize what was happening to my collards. I think I have a leaf miner, y'all. Or leaf miners. I don't know. So, I'm about to show y'all what I think is leaf miner damage. And if you could tell me in the comments if I am right, I would really appreciate it. And how to thwart that little sucker, little life-sucking force of nature. How to thwart his behind. So, this is something that I noticed on the end of my leaves here. And I see it's happened on a few other leaves. So, if y'all can tell me if I have leaf miners or not, I would really appreciate it, because I don't want that sucker to come mining his way all the way on down through all of my leaves. See, I'm seeing a few. I'm looking on the back. See, yeah, I think that is a leaf miner, right? Can you please drop me a comment and let me know what you feel like that is eating on my leaves of my collard greens, and how to stop them or how to prevent them, what to do. I'm noticing some holes in these mustard spinach greens, but let me show y'all something over here. So I'm over here doing a little cleanup yesterday, popping off some of the lower leaves that been on the soil. And look who's down in there. No cabbage. So when I first dropped this bed, I do remember planting 2 cabbage seeds. And look at here, look at here. Look at what we have here. A cabbage. 2 cabbage seeds did germinate. I literally planted just 2 seeds of the early golden acre cabbage. I think that's the name of it. I'll double check. 2 seeds. And where are you at in here? Look at what we have here. Another cabbage. 2 of them. Yes, ma'am. They did germinate. That's something right there. That's like a green. Thank you, Mother. Mother Nature. Okay. So, yeah. I think I got some leaf miner, though, you guys. So, if you could please let me know how y'all stop the little sucker environment. And I think now that I am seeing and know what this is happening to my collards, I think it's a leaf miner, guys. My first real arch enemy of the garden. Well, my first arch enemy was apparently the raccoon that's been in here having his way with my collard. There is a miner in here mining off of my leaves. So I'm taking any of the leaves that look like it's being mined on and putting them in the compost, the leaf compost bin. I ain't taking no chances with these leaves touching other leaves, and this is just mining from one leaf to the next leaf to the next leaf. No, get your ass on up out of here. So, yeah, this leaf gotta go, unfortunately. It's looking nice. I don't want to, but it has to. It's being mined on. Yeah. So we're not having that at all. Well, I gotta take you. Ain't no big deal. You see, center leaves is down in there, still growing, so we'll just have some collards here. I don't know how I missed you right here in my face. Get on up off of there. And I see another leaf here. I'm sorry, I gotta take these leaves. I don't want to see it. On over here to the leaf compost, which I have a lot of layers of greenery now decomposing. A little bit of parcel paper that was inside one of my packages that arrived. And yeah, it's been raining, so I ain't have to do no watering. And it's been soaked down a lot. Oh, I gotta get out here with that zip tie. It's time to close it down, shut it down. Zip tie that on there for the weight. For the weight, make it fall open. So I'm gonna zip tie that closed. And oh, I dropped the collard green leaf. Don't want the dogs to get a taste for my greens, if they do at all. So put that on in there. And it's time to wake my greenhouse up. Hey, everybody. Okay. I like the way you're growing, so keep on going. Okay, my carrots are standing up again now that they're in the greenhouse. But I have some bad news, guys. Parsley, she's doing her last dance. Her root is now soft and rotty. I've been snapping off, just easily touching it and pulling off parsley stalks. And when I look at the root, it's all soft and mushy and slimy. So yeah, parsley is having her final days with us, guys. So we're gonna send her off right. I dumped out all the excess water that was down in the bed. And we just gonna let her feed the soil. So we're gonna check on the seedlings today. Okay, string and peas shooting on up. Definitely time to harvest, second harvest of Mostaza espinaca tender greens. I have some mustards that are looking ready right now. Or are these turnips? Yeah, these are turnip greens. I have some turnip greens. Look at that root down in there. Ooh. Yeah. We got some turnips that are looking nice. Some more turnip greens. And my Paris Island lettuce. Okay. Hallelujah, Elder. Now let's check on my seedlings. My broadleaf sage. It's looking like all right down there. Okay, I can't see the other one back up in there, but I'm quite sure it's doing fine. And here are my 3 dills. Looking like they're surviving their transplant. And my early Texas Globe onions. Hey, celeries. Y'all looking nice. Okay. And the echinacea are surviving their transplant. The Rusia Ivers. And today is fertilizer day. Everybody getting a drink of some of that stanky stank. Yep. Everybody getting a drink of some stanky stank. Oh, I see new sprouts. And so I watched a video about overwintering strawberries. And these babies just don't look like they're ready to go to sleep. I think I might have brought them in the greenhouse too early. But they need three days of consecutive frost. And they haven't really had that, to be honest. So that's probably why they're still kind of waking up. They have not had 3 consecutive days of a hard frost. So, I don't know, guys. Tell me if I should bring my strawberry tower back outside in the comments. Will that help her start going back to bed and not keep sprouting new buds? I would like to encourage some interaction from the gardening community down in the comments. So, help a sister out. Thank you in advance. And yeah, it's the Stanky Stank Day for everybody. Everybody getting a drink of some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink of some of that stanky stank. And they had some blood meal. A few days ago, I dropped some blood meal down in some pots and around some roots to stimulate some growth. This is some Swiss chard. That is very cold hardy or frost hardy kind of a leafy lettuce. And have a spinach. And another one. And they're finally starting to look like, a little something, just slowly but surely. I don't know. That's the term around here, slowly but surely. Okay. Here we go. My mints. And they're starting to bush out real nice now. Look, we got a little purpling in there in the center. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody got a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Not enough to do 3 beds with this one can. Giving everybody a drinky drink. Some of that stanky stank. Giving everybody a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Yep. Get your issue, guys. Yep. Get you a good issue. Some of that stanky stank. I'm sure all of y'all get some. Yep. And that's round 1. And we will be getting the other 2 beds with the next 2-gallon can, as well as my container bed over there. That's fish fertilizer. And I kind of mix it up by just spraying the water around inside the can. And cook it. And let it cook. Set it and forget it, like emerald. Set it and forget it. Not really forget it, the water overflows, but you know, that type of stuff. And round 2. Okay, and I'm gonna take this can off into the greenhouse. So I'm gonna do 2 raised beds in the greenhouse with this can. So with this, gotta bring it on in a little closer. Make sure everybody on the inside is getting the issue. Everybody, all the onions, the carrots, and my little cabbages that I found out that are sprouting down in there. Everybody getting a little taste of some of that fish fertilizer. Everybody getting a drink with some of that stanky stank. I'll get these on the end. Move on over to my big babies that are just not behaving. Giving them some stanky stank. Trying to keep it down low. Yeah, y'all can get some too. Get on in there. I'll get y'all some kale and my mustard spinach greens. And these guys over here get a drink. I think I done used a little bit too much of this can because probably ain't gonna be enough. Too much. And get my Swiss charge, a little drinky drink. There's some lettuce roots down in here that I think are dead, but you never know. So let's go on over to the greenhouse and give these carrots a drink. Really low. Top hairs don't like being wet. I'll drip some on the cilantro, but parsley ain't getting none because a few drops parsley, okay? Just a few. And then these guys over here, I said I was going to fertilize after I harvested, but I'll probably harvest tomorrow. Give these guys a drink. And definitely my peas. Let them get a drink. And who else gets a drink? I think I'm gonna not fertilize the berries and fertilize these lettuce here on the corner and try to get in here so you guys can get a drink. You back there need a drink. I'm gonna get to you right here. Yeah. A little lettuce right over here that can use a drink. There you go. Getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. So that's round 2. And then I'm gonna do maybe 1 more gallon for my container garden bed. And I believe that should do it. I'm not gonna fill this can all the way up this time. Just about a halfway, about a gallon worth of water. That's about all I want. About halfway. Okay. And so now I can come and give my mince and my spinach and lettuce. 1 lettuce over here. And, can't think of the name at the moment. Marvel 4 Seasons butterhead lettuce. Give the Swiss chard a drink. I'm gonna give y'all little whatever y'all's are a drink. And yeah, that's everybody over here. I might give these little lettuce a drink. And yeah, everybody should be good. Right? Everybody got a drink. And some of that stanky stank. Make sure everybody got a drink. Okay. Yeah. Everybody got a drink. Now, there's some people in here that didn't get some, like my cut and come again. Gotta definitely hit that. And my 1 mustard spinach green over here. We're not fertilizing the strawberries. And I gotta get this lettuce over here. Okay. And 1 more lettuce around the back. Now I can see her. She's looking good. Well, she can use a little fertilizer. So I'm gonna come around on this side of her and get inside the pot. And that should do it. I don't know, I think this is lettuce in here. So we're gonna hit that pot and let it trickle on down. Get away from here. Anybody else? I know y'all down there need some. Oh, getting kind of crowded in here. So we're gonna give y'all a drink. The ones that I can reach anyway. Give them a drink. Got filled up with some rainwater. So we're giving them some of that stanky stank. Some of that 511 Alaska fish fertilizer. We're gonna put some stanky stank over in this water. Maybe about a teaspoon. And stir it on up. And serve it on up to my seedlings in there. Surely am. So everybody getting a drink of some of that stanky stank. That should be good enough. Little douse of fresh fertilizer for my seedlings in the greenhouse. And yeah, they're about to get a drink. Nice little splash. Stanky stank stank for my onions. And a splash for y'all. And it's, ooh, stanky stank. Splash for y'all. Splash for you, Rouge. And, yep. For the sage. Echinacea, sorry. I'm gonna give my celeries a little drizzle of the stanky stank. And the dills. They get a little drink. Some of that stanky stank. Everybody getting a drink? Oh, that was a little too much dill. I'm sorry. Let's give y'all a good splash. And my broadleaf sage down here. Splash it. I hope you got some. I'll check you in a minute and see if you got some. And so, let me stand this dill back up. He got a little knocked over with the splash. But yeah, everybody getting a drink with some of that stanky stank. Yep. Put a little bit more down in here on y'all. Y'all can grow. I think I got y'all kind of good, just in case. Oop, I'm spilling it now. Screwing up. And who else do I want to give a direct shot of some of this good stanky stank? I really want to make sure my sage back there got some. So, hold on. I got stuff falling out my pocket. We don't want that. Parsley, you don't really need to be wet at all, but I'm going to give you a little splash. So let me pull this sage out. And make sure it gets a drink, an official drink. There you go. So, you can go on back where you were. I'll give y'all some. So y'all can do what y'all do. Yep. Everybody getting a drink. Some of that stanky stank. Okay. Make sure that my garlics get a nice little splash of this stanky stank. I'll get to you. You gotta get down in there and give you the last of the last. Okay, the garlic's the last of the last. So, you want me to throw it? Prime. Hey, boy. What are you smelling? Domino. Hey. Hey, there you go. There you go. Go get him. See, he gets some time off. His fun time is when the puppies ain't out. Because he likes to be a little rough. A little extra rough with them. So, he gets his playtime off of the leash for sure. He over there being busy. Sniffing out the puppies' poop and stuff. And eating pine cones. That's what he does. I don't know why dogs like to gnaw on pine cones. If anybody know why dogs like to gnaw on pine cones, and look at him. He barks. Can you just drop me a comment and let me know what is it about pine cones that dogs will risk getting them plugging their butt up and eat one? I'm gonna get this ball so me and him could finish playing. Over here, this is soon to be the melons and cucumbers in my summer garden area. It's going down. It's going to be a nice little build. over here for the summer. Hey, Prime, come get it. Go get it. Get it, boy. Get it. Get it, boy. Get it, boy. Now he's found something else. Well, that's it. It's me in prime time.